This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club. G'day Tiger fans, welcome to Raw Vision brought to you by Metro Solar, and I'm joined today by probably the most informed Tiger at the moment, Shane Edwards. Shedsy, mate, you're really in good form. You must be pretty happy with this season so far.
Yeah, I'm personally, I think I've played a bit better than what I have other years and had a good start to the season, but just like the team, I could be a lot more consistent over 4 quarters.
Yeah. Mate, you were top 5 in the best and fairest last year, but what have you worked on to take your game to the next level this year?
I think just making the most of my opportunities when it comes up forward and also getting involved more when it's up the ground. So just being cleaner and really finishing off my disposal is something I still need to work on.
Yeah. Mate, what's your role in the team this year? You seem to be spending a little bit more time in the midfield.
Well, at the moment, I'm doing centre bounces and running forward, spending a little bit of midfield in the second half, but yeah, it's just mainly the same as the second half of last year.
Do you enjoy being in the centre bounces because your clearance work is outstanding in there? Is that something you really thrive on?
Yeah, it's good. It really gets me involved in the game, and just starting in there just puts you around the ball, and you can get lost at half forward sometimes. So yeah, I love doing it. I'm not going to take it for granted. Yeah.
What's the most important thing at the centre bounce? Is it to be on the move and communicate with Big Ivan?
Yeah, I think knowing what's going to happen, like so the structure with Ivan during the week is probably the most important, and then also not letting your man push you under, like for me, because I'm a lot lighter than other players, so just staying off them and hitting them at the right moment.
Mate, your game's on an upward curve at the moment. Where do you think you can keep improving?
Just really in all facets, I reckon, especially my pressure. If I being around the ball a lot, you can just get used to going to the ball. I got to make sure I still know my role, and when I'm up forward, still being that pressure forward.
Yeah, mate, we're just talking like 2007. You've been around for a long time now. Do you see yourself as a leader at the club?
Yeah, I'm gradually getting there. This year, Dimmer gives me a lot more responsibility with going in centre bounces and stuff, so I'm seeing myself more as a leader, which I should. It's going into, this is my 9th year, so yeah, what I have to say, should be the right thing by now.
Yeah, you're one of the most experienced players. Now, what about goals, mate? We need small forwards and on-ballers kicking goals. Is that something you're really focusing on?
Yeah, definitely finishing off my work and making sure I'm in the right spot to get the ball as well, not being too far up the ground. And yeah, well, that's definitely an improvement, not relying on Jack to kick goals like we have for so long.
Mate, there's a lot of publicity always about Richmond. What is the mood like in the playing group at the moment?
Yeah, it's not too bad. We don't really listen to what the media say. We know what we have to do. We need to cut down our turnovers, so it's more positive than what people would think.
Yeah. How do you do that? How do you put that into practice, cutting down on turnovers?
I think just putting more pressure on ourselves at training, making sure we nail every kick, because if you're not nailing them at training with less pressure, you're not going to do it in games. So.
Collingwood are a team, they put a lot of pressure on the opposition, so it's something you really have to look at this week.
Yeah, definitely. We need to do what they do to teams to them. So, we're going to have to be right on our game and make sure we make amends of what we did last week.
Yeah, mate, you love your basketball. Who's going to win the NBA championship?
I reckon the Warriors will do it.
The Warriors?
Yeah, pretty stock standard, but I love them.
What about LeBron? Can't get it done?
I don't know, actually. Give him the ball at the last second, he'll do it.
Yeah. No, well done, mate.
Thanks, Richard.